I'm Gene, and this is a good friend of mine, Eric Leekstra. We're both in Chattanooga, where you can tell it's a beautiful place to be. Weather's great today. I'm trying to get a little bit of the view of the mountain behind us. I think it's prettier than this video is going to catch up. But Eric, you and I went to school together at Mississippi State, Starkville, Mississippi. That was some number of years ago. And then we both ended up here in Chattanooga. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about your MSU career? What was your degree in?
Well, I started off in the School of Forestry, and don't know what got me into that, but finally decided I would get in the School of Engineering, and so it took several years to get my bachelor's degree, but I finally wound up with an industrial engineering degree, and that was in 1995. And then I worked at Fruit of the Loom in Viking for 3 years.
Now, where was that?
Fruit of the Loom's in Greenville.
Greenville, Mississippi.
Right. Okay. Viking was in Greenwood. And then I decided to move out to Chattanooga and found a job at Suburban Manufacturing. It's actually up in Dayton, about 40 minutes north of Chattanooga.
Okay.
And I've been there for 12 years.
12 years.
As an IE.
And we've been friends for longer than we knew each other back in Mississippi. It's funny that we both ended up in Chattanooga. We both love the town. It's good to be in the same town.
It's a beautiful city.
It really is. So we're here to talk about cowbells. Now, when did Cowbell start in that great scheme of things?
Well, it started in about 2000. So just a couple years after I moved here, I decided, you know what? I need a couple of cowbells, and I'm no longer in Mississippi. It's difficult to get them, and so I called a store in Starkville, and there was no website or anything, so I had to call and place an order and bought a couple of bells, and they came to me, and one maroon one white one. The white one had maroon on it, and the maroon had white on it. They didn't even wrap them up, and they were just clanging together. And
sort of like Reese's Pieces, right? Your chocolate's in my peanut butter, my peanut butter's in chocolate.
And I thought, well, heck, I can do a lot better than this. That's really what led me to the idea. And so I put together a prototype and used my resources at Suburban. We do welding up there. And, well, that's how it all got started. I put together a website that didn't cost very much, and it's just kind of grown over the years.
Okay, now, and that would have been... So 12 years ago then, right?
Right.
Or somewhere around in there, because you've been at Suburban that long.
Right.
So tell me how that coincides with the birth of your son.
Okay. My son was about 1.5 years old in 2000 when I started this, and I thought, well, this would be a good way to generate some extra income so I can save up for college. And so I started putting every bit of my cowbell's profit into a educational IRA, and years later, you know, I was maxing that out. You know, you can only put a certain amount in every year, and then I opened up a 529 plan for them, and you can put more money in there, and I've kind of gotten to the point where I think I can make a go at this and not just use it for a college savings plan, but maybe a career.
Outstanding, and that's going to be volume 2. We're going to actually record 2 today because I got a lot of good stuff to get Eric on camera saying. To give a little punch to, it's mycowbell.com, right? That's like third generation website as you've grown, right? It's like the third one down the road. But he's hoping to get some more capabilities out of that, maybe get a little bit more exposure. And I just think it's such a compelling story. I've told him more than once what a great job he's done by creating a tuition fund for his son. And now it's a little bit self-sufficient, so you can start putting your energies back into mycowbell.com.
Can't wait.
So stand by for volume 2.